It's go, go, go. That'll slow them down. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Hard ram, they're losing control. Boost initiated, they're surging ahead. They've boosted, speed is off the charts. Big crash. They've crashed into the natural barriers. Sudden slow down, baiting a mistake. Tapping the brakes, trying to shake the brake check. The tailgate is in trouble. What a thrilling contest. They're neck and neck in this race. Brake check. They're testing the gap. They've smashed right into the cliffs. A huge hit, straight into the terrain. It's all about who wants it more. The drivers are giving it everything they've got. What a display of fearless racing. What a show of skill and bravery. No one's giving an inch. The lead keeps changing every second. It's a war for the brake check. What a risky maneuver. This is turning into a real battle. What a show these racers are putting on. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. First place, they've dominated this race. It's go, go, go. They collided. Collision. That was a nasty... They're slowing down, baiting the attack. Full boost, charging through the field. Sudden slow down, forcing the tailgater's hand. Collision. They've tapped the brakes. It's a risky play. Sudden brake, trying to force a reaction. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Brake check. The tailgater's in trouble. What a wild race we're witnessing. Trying to make them hit the brakes. They're fighting for every inch of track. Hitting the brakes, forcing the chaser's hand. Hard ram. Sudden brake. Will the chaser react? It's a high-stakes battle for the win. They're slowing down to force pressure. Brake check. This could lead to disaster. Massive ram. Sparks are flying. They're going all out for the win. They're taking risks left and right. The crowd is on the edge of their seats. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? No one's backing down in this race. They're pushing the limits of control. First place, they've dominated this race. Boost on. They're gaining ground fast. And the race begins. They collided. Heavy impact. Crash. Hard hit. Boost initiated. They're surging ahead. Trying to make them hit the brakes. Big collision. Hard stop. Forcing the chaser to back off. Tapping the brakes. This could get messy. Brake check. The chase is heating up. They've lost power. Shortcut taken. They're playing with the sudden brake. Trying to force a reaction. They've jumped into the shortcut. What a display of fearless racing. Shortcut engaged. The lead keeps changing every second. They're pushing the limits of control. No room for error in this race. They're done. Brake test, trying to cause... They're slamming the brakes to cause panic. Every corner could decide the winner. What a show of skill and bravery. What a back and forth battle. This race is heating up fast. The lead pack is fighting for survival, smashed into the landscape with force. What a fight we have here. They're taking risks left and right. Brawl for the lead intensifies. The tension in this race is electric. This is turning into a real battle. Race 1. They're the champion today. The green light flashes and they're away. Straight into the landscape. Hard hit. They collided. Brutal impact. Total smash into the landscape. It's a high-stakes battle for the win. No one can predict the outcome. Brake check. What a sudden brake. The chaser needs quick reflexes. They've wrecked into the trees. Every second counts in this race. This race is heating up fast. Brawl for the lead intensifies. The drivers are giving it everything they've got. Every move counts in this race. What a wild race we're witnessing. They've hit boost, full speed ahead. What a display of fearless racing. Hard brake, they're playing mind games. Everyone's gunning for the lead. This race could change in a heartbeat. Hard ram, they're losing control. Massive ram, sparks are flying. It's all about strategy and speed now. The lead pack is fighting for survival. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. The competition is absolutely fierce today. The flag drops and they're off. Sudden brake, the chaser needs quick reflexes. Collision, that was a heavy hit. This race could change in a heartbeat. Total smash into the landscape. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Smart move, they found a shortcut. Brake check, this could lead to disaster. What a wreck. Straight into the landscape. What a thrilling contest. Big crash. It's all about who wants it more. Brake tap, they've tapped the brakes. It's a risky play. Hard ram, they're losing control. Brake test, the chase is dangerously close. The tension's building with every lap. It's an all-out brawl for first place. They're fighting for every inch of track. They're slamming the brakes to cause panic. They've slammed the brakes hard. One mistake could cost them the race. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. Massive ram, sparks are flying. What a wild race we're witnessing. They're pushing the limits of control. What a back and forth battle. The intensity is off the chart. Race winner. What a performance. The lead pack is It's go, go, go. Huge brake check. This could lead to disaster. Sparks are flying. They're safe. They've crashed into sudden slowdown, forcing the tailgater's hand. Heavy collision. Hard brake. They're forcing the chase. This race could change in a heartbeat. Boost active, blazing down the course. The competition is they've slammed the brakes. What a move. This is racing at its finest. It's anyone's race at this point. They've collided with the landscape. The lead pack is fighting for survival. Every move counts in this race. Every corner could decide the winner. They're leaving everything on the track. What a wild race we're witnessing. They're pulling out all the stops. Sudden stop. The chase is getting dangerous. It's a fierce competition out there. This is racing at its absolute peak. What a fight we have here. No one can predict the outcome. What a thrilling contest. What a back and forth battle. The intensity is off the charts. The engines roar and they're off. We're racing, full speed ahead. They've boosted. Look at that speed. Shield absorbed the whole ram. Slammed into the environment. That's a rough... They've tapped the brakes. It's a risky brake test. Will the chaser react in time? No one's... These lines highlight the risk and reward. Tapping the brakes. This could get messy. The lead keeps changing every second. They're leaving everything on the track. Roll for the lead in brake test, trying to cause a rear end. It's a battle of nerves and skill. What a wild race we're witnessing. Off track and into the landscape. They've slammed into the terrain. Straight into the landscape. They hit boost, blasting past. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. This is racing at its finest. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. Hard ram, they're losing control. They're trading places at every corner. Brake check, what a risky maneuver. Boosting through the pack now. It's a fierce competition out there. Anything can happen in this race. They've boosted, breaking away from the pack. What a back and forth battle. What a fight we have here. And we're underway. Collision! Massive impact. Ram stopped cold. Shield handled it. Boost active. No one can stop them. They're leaving everything on the track. What an incredible display of skill. The pressure is on for all the shortcut, hitting the brakes, trying to cause a crash. The tension's building with every lap. They've wrecked into the trees. They're taking risks left and right. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Hard ram, they're losing control. They've slammed the brakes. What a move. Heavy impact. The lead pack is fighting for survival. The lead keeps changing every second. They're pulling out all the stops. What a back and forth battle. The intensity is off the charts. What a spectacular contest for the win. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? Victory is theirs. What a moment. This race could change in a heartbeat. Every corner could decide the winner. The hovercars blast off fast. Boost hit, gaining on the leaders. Brake test, they're trying to outsmart the rival. Big smash, both racers collide. They're playing with the brakes now. The lead brake test. The driver behind is nervous. They're boosting. Shortcut taken. This could be a game changer. The lead keeps changing every second. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? Brawl for the lead intensifies. This race is heating up fast. What a show of skill and bravery. Hard ram. They're losing control. No one can predict the outcome. The pace is relentless today. Sparks are flying. Boosted. They're flying. Brake check, trying to force an error. What a wild race we're witnessing. They're trading places at every corner. They're pushing the limits of control. Sudden slow down, baiting a mistake. The intensity is off the unbelievable finish. They've taken the win. Every second counts in this race. Everyone's gunning for the lead. It's pure adrenaline out there. It's lights out and we're racing. Huge collision. They hit boost, gaining fast. Major collision. This changes everything. It's an all-out brawl for first place. Brake test. The pressure's mounting. They've crashed into the boulder. Someone's about to panic. They've darted into the shortcut. The drivers are giving it everything they've got. What an incredible display of skill. The pressure brake check. This could lead to disaster. Hitting the brakes, trying to cause chaos. Brawl for the lead intensifies. No room for error in this race. They're hitting the brakes, forcing the chaser's hand. Brake test. They're trying to outsmart the rival. The tension's building with every lap. They've collided with the scenery. Boost engaged. They're at max speed. This is racing at its finest. Boost on. They're gaining. Brake test. The driver behind is nervous. It's pure adrenaline out there. The lead pack is fighting for survival. They're pulling out all the stops. And it's go time. Huge collision. Brawl for the... They're slowing down, baiting the attack. Boost engaged. They're rocketing ahead. Boost initiated. No boost. They've lost momentum. Hard ram. They're losing control. Off track and into the landscape. They've slammed into the terrain. They're slowing down, trying to shake them. The lead pack is fighting for... Shortcut used. They're testing the driver behind. Massive ram. Sparks are flying. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? Smashed into the landscape with force. No one's backing down in this race. This is racing, and they've slammed the brakes. What a move. It's an all-out brawl for first place. The crowd is on the edge of their seats. The speed out there is unreal. Huge ram. The tension in this race is electric. One mistake could cost them the race. What a show of skill and bravery. The competition is absolutely fierce today. What a thrilling contest. They're taking risks left and right. They've secured the win. What a drive. It's all about strategy and speed now. Anything can happen in this. The hovercars blast off fast. That's gonna cost them. Parts flying off. They're boosting, surge to the front. Parts flying everywhere. They've wrecked into the natural obstacles. Smashed into the rocks. Race over. Full boost, charging through the... Bold play, they've gone for the shortcut. What a spectacular boost failure. They're losing pace. They've... Brake check. They're testing the gap. What a wreck. Straight into the landscape. Brawl for the lead intensifies. The drivers are giving it everything they've got. Hard ram. They're losing control. The crowd is on the edge of their seats. Every move counts in this race. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. No room for error in this race. The lead keeps changing every second. They've smashed into the landscape. They're slamming the brakes hard. They're off course and into the dirt. Boosting forward, they're unstoppable now. Race winner. What a performance. Every second counts in this race. It's all about who wants it more. It's a war for the checkered flag. This race could change in a heartbeat. And they're off, full throttle. Big collision. Collision. That was a nasty hit. That's got a brake test with a chick. They're testing the driver behind. Hitting the brake. Brake check. Watch out behind. Trying to force a mistake. Smart move. They found a shortcut. Straight into the rock face. Huge crash. Hitting the brakes. Forcing the chaser's hand. Hard ram. They're losing control. They've smashed into the landscape. It's all about sudden stop. The brake check, trying to force an error. Boost is engaged. They hit boost, gaining fast. No room for error in this race. The speed out there is unreal. What a show of skill and bravery. It's a race. Brake check. They're testing the gap. Massive ram. Sparks are flying. It's a battle of nerves and skill. It's a high-stakes battle for the win. What a thrilling contest. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. Brutal impact. Everyone's gunning for that top spot. They're pulling out all the stops. The lead. It's go, go, go. Collision. Shield, sudden slow. Will they collide? They've boosted, breaking away from the pack. Shield deflect. Sudden brake, trying to force a reaction. No one's backing down in this race. They've hit boost, full speed ahead. They're trading places at every corner. It's pure adrenaline out there. Boost active. No one can stop them. It's an all-out brawl for first. Brake check. They're testing the gap. What a back-and-forth battle. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Boost initiated. They're surging ahead. They've boosted. Speed is off the charts. The tension in this race is electric. No one can predict the outcome. Here comes the boost, flying now. It's a race to the finish now. Who's got brake check, making the chaser sweat. They're slowing down, baiting the attack. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. It's a fight to the... They're slowing down to force pressure. This is racing at its absolute peak. Boost on. They're gaining fast. They're going all out for the... They've taken the victory. The speed out there is unreal. And it's go time. Both races hit. Someone's about to panic. Massive collision. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Slam together. Hard ram. They're losing control. Sudden slow. Will they collide? What a back and forth battle. It's a fight to the very last lap. The speed out there is unreal. Full boost. They're making their move. Massive ram. Sparks are flying. Everyone's gunning for that top spot. They're playing with the brakes now. They've plowed right into the terrain. This race is heating up fast. Every corner could decide the winner. No room for error in this race. The lead keeps changing every sudden slowdown, forcing the tailgater's hand. Perfect boost. Anything can happen in this race. No one can predict sudden brake. The chaser needs quick reflexes. Boost initiate, brake test. They've crashed into the river. What a blunder. Huge ram. The competition is absolutely fierce today. What a wild race we're witnessing. They're pulling out all the stops. Here comes the boost, flying now. It's lights out, we're racing. They've slammed together. Major collision, this changes everything. Boost on, they're overtaking everyone. Everyone's gunning for the lead. They've smashed into the landscape. They slammed into each other hard. Brawl for the lead intensifies. It's a high-stakes battle for the win. Hard ram, they're losing control. The tension in this race is electric. It's all about who wants it more. Off track and into the landscape. They've slammed into the terrain. Massive brakes tapped. It's a fight to the very last lap. The drivers are giving it everything they've got. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. Brake test, brake check, making the chaser sweat. This is racing at its absolute peak. Tapping the brakes, trying to shake them. Huge ram. Big ram. The speed out there is unreal. They're taking risks left and right. This is turning into a real battle. Anything can happen in this race. They've wrecked into the landscape hard. They're ready to strike. They're really pushing their limits now. It's go, go, go. They collided. Hard hit. They've collided. Boost active. Blazing down the course. Impeccable timing. Shield absorbed everything. They're neck and neck in this race. What a wild race. They've slammed the brakes hard. Every corner could decide the winner. They've made a dip, trying to make them hit the brakes. Everyone's gunning for the lead. This is turning into a real battle. They're leaving everything on the track. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. Hitting the brakes, trying to cause chaos. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Racers tangled up. Hard ram, they're losing control. What a display of fearless racing. It's pure adrenaline out there. Brake check, what a risky maneuver. Boost initiated, surging through the ranks. They're trading places at every corner. Every second counts in this race. The lead pack is fighting for survival. This race could change in a heartbeat. Anything. The hovercars blast off fast. They've smashed into each other hard. They slammed into each other. Shield up! Boosting ahead. They're unstoppable. Boost engage. Hard brake. They're forcing the chase. Every brake test. The pressure's mounting. Shortcut engaged. They're catching up quickly, trying to make them hit the brakes. This race is heating up fast. They're boosting, surge to the front. They hit boost, racing ahead now. They're neck and neck in this race. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Smashing into the rocks. What a hit. What a fight we have here. They're trading places at every corner. One mistake could cost them the race. They're taking risks left and right. This is racing at its finest. The tension's building with every brake test. The driver behind is nervous. They've hit the brakes, playing dirty. Brake check, trying to force an error. Race over. The speed out there is unreal. Every unbelievable finish. They've taken the win. It's a fierce competition out there. The race kicks off now. Massive collision. They've hit brake test, trying to rattle the competition. They're slowing. Sudden brake. The chaser needs quick reflexes. Brake check. Watch out behind. Trying to force a mistake. Brake check. What a risky maneuver. It's a war for the check. They've cut through the shortcut. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. What a spectacular contest for the win. Boost failure. They're baiting the driver behind with brakes. Brake check. The chaser is closing. Brake test. The chase is dangerously close. Full boost, charging to the lead. This race is heating up fast. No one's giving an inch. It's pure adrenaline out there. Every second counts in this race. Off-road and into the landscape. No room for error in this race. Brake check. Will they rear end? Every move counts in this race. This is racing at its absolute peak. It's an all-out brawl for first place. Victory. They're trading places at every corner. The tension in this race is electric. And the race begins. Crash! Collision! That brake check, the chase is heating up. Slam together. Their boost just gave a hard brake. They're forcing sudden brake. Will the chaser react? Crash! That's devastating! The crowd is on the edge of their seats. It's a high-stakes battle for the win. No one can predict the up. They've taken the shortcut. Boost engaged. They're at max. They're flying through the They're slowing down, forcing pressure. They're pulling out all the stops. Brawl for the lead intensifies. The tension's building with every lap. This is racing. Boost failure. They're losing ground fast. They've crashed into the boulders. Anything can happen in this race. They're really pushing their limits now. They've activated boost, flying forward. It's anyone's race at this point. It's all about strategy and speed now. Watch for collisions. The pace is relentless today. The lead keeps changing every second. Everyone's gunning for that top spot. Here comes the boost. Incredible speed. Every move counts in this race. And they're off! Sparks flying everywhere! Massive collision. They're slowing down, forcing brake test, trying to cause a rear end. What a back and forth brake check! Watch out behind! Trying to force a mistake. The lead pack is fighting for survival. This is racing at its absolute peak. What a wreck. Sudden brake, trying to force a reaction. Hitting the brakes, trying to cause a crash. It's a fierce competition out there. Brake check, the chaser is in danger. Sudden slowdown, forcing the tailgater's hand. What a fight we have here. Brake check. They're testing the gap. Full throttle. They've hit boost. The speed out there is unreal. Every second counts in this race. The tension in this race is electric. What a show of skill and bravery. Everyone's gunning for that top spot. Every move counts in this race. They're neck and neck in this race. It's all about strategy and speed now. It's a war for the checkered flag. It's lights out, we're racing. Massive collision. They've smashed into the landscape. They've hit the brakes, playing dirty. Brake check. This could lead to disaster. Boost engage. Sudden stop. The chaser is too close. Brawl for the lead intensifies. No room for error in this race. Hard ram. They're losing control. Every second counts in this race. It's a high-stakes battle for the win. Massive ram! Sparks are flying! What a spectacular contest for the win. Huge impact. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. They're leaving everything on the track. Boost is engaged. It's an all-out brawl for first place. Boosting ahead. Brake check, forcing the chaser to react. Every corner could hard brake. They're playing mind games. They've slammed the brakes hard. Boost on. They're gaining fast. What an incredible display of skill. The pressure is on for all the drivers. This race is far from over. The tension in this race is electric. The green light flashes and they're away. What a hit! They're falling back. Ram neutralized. Neither racer saw that. Boosting hard, they're unstoppable. That'll leave a mark. Hitting the brakes, forcing the chaser's hand. Shortcut! They're closing the gap. Perfect! They're baiting the drive. They've cut through. Shortcut, shortcut. They're playing with the brakes now. Shortcut taken. Can they pull ahead? What? Hitting the brakes. Trying to cause chaos. Brake check. What a risky maneuver. What a fight we have here. Their boost just gave out. What a spectacular contest for the win. It's a fierce competition out there. Boost initiated, they're surging ahead. They've boosted, speed is off the charts. Brawl for the lead intensifies. The speed out there is unreal. No one can predict the outcome. No one's backing down in this race. The intensity is off the charts. Every second counts in this race. Every move counts in this race. It's an all-out brawl for first place. The lead pack is fighting for survival. Engines roar and they're away. They've hit boost, full throttle, hard stop, or sudden slow. Will they collide? That was intense. Major collision. This changes everything. They're boosting, speeding through. Brake check. The chase is heating up. They've hit the brakes, playing dirty. They're brake check. This could lead to disaster. They hit boost, racing ahead now. Sudden brake. Will they avoid the collision? Brake check. The driver behind is closing in. Boosting hard, closing the gap. It's anyone's race at this point. It's all about who wants it more. What a show these racers are putting on. They're really pushing their limits now. It's a fight to the very last lap. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? What a wild race we're witnessing. This is racing at its finest. The competition is absolutely fierce today. No room for error in this race. Everyone's gunning for the lead. Unstoppable today. They're fighting for every inch of track. crash. Both drivers are struggling. They're trading places at every corner. What a show these racers are putting on. Crash! That's devastating! They're leaving everything on the track. It's a battle of wits and reflexes. This is racing at its finest. It's a battle of nerves and skill. It's a fight to the very last lap. It's an all-out brawl for first place. It's a fierce competition out there. What a display of fearless racing. The tension's building with every lap. This is turning into a real battle. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. They're taking risks left and right. Every second counts in this race. They're fighting for every inch of track. What a thrilling contest. The crowd is on the edge of their seats. Vic, what a run. They've secured. What an incredible finish. It's lights out and we're racing. Total chaos. They're testing the driver's patience. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Big crash. Hard ram. They're losing control. This race is heating up fast. Brake test. The driver behind is nervous. Massive ram. Sparks are flying. It's all about who wants it more. The competition is absolutely fierce today. Hard brake test, trying to rattle the competition. Hitting the brakes, forcing the chaser's hand. Brutal impact. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? They're pushing the limits of control. The tension's building with every lap. Everyone's gunning for that top spot. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. They hit boost, blasting past. Huge ram! It's a fight to the very last lap. They're leaving everything on the track. This is racing at its absolute peak. It's all about strategy and speed now. It's anyone's race at this point. The intensity is off the charts. Anything can happen in this race. The race kicks off now. They've collided. Shield activated. They've hard brake check. This could lead to disaster. They're going all out for the win. Boost on. They're gaining fast. They're taking risks left and right. Boosting hard, closing the gap. They're playing with the hitting. Shortcut engaged. They're making a move. What a wild race we're witnessing. They're pushing themselves to the They're testing the driver behind. It's a fierce competition out there. It's a battle of nerves and skill. Brake test. The driver behind is nervous. Slammed into the cliffs. What a wreck. No room for error in this race. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Every second counts in this race. Boost on. They're gaining ground fast. Sudden stop. Will the chaser avoid it? This is racing at its absolute peak. Tapping the brakes, trying to shake them. No one's backing down in this race. Every move counts in this race. It's an all-out brawl for first place. No one can predict the outcome. They've crossed the line. It's a race to the finish now. The race is on. Parts flying everywhere. Slammed into the natural barrier. Brake check. Will they rear end? Sudden brake. Will they brake check, forcing the chaser to react? They've hit the terrain hard. Sudden slow down, baiting a mistake. They've risked it. Shortcut in play. Sudden stop. The chase is getting dangerous. Brawl for the lead intensifies. No one can predict the outcome. Here comes the boost, flying now. They've slammed the brakes hard. They're going all out for the brake test, trying to throw them off. What a show these racers are putting on. Straight into the hillside. Brakes tapped. They're neck and neck in this race. They're boosting, speeding through the pack. They're slamming the brakes to cause panic. What a collision with the landscape. Rocketing forward, boost fully engaged. They've misjudged and landed in the river. It's a race to the finish now. Who's going to come out on top? Full throttle. They've hit boost. They're pulling it. They've crossed the line. The lead pack is fighting for survival. The drivers are giving it everything they've got. It's lights out and we're racing. Brake check. Watch out behind. Trying to force a mistake. Brawl for the lead intensifies. Collision. Pieces everywhere. Brake test. The driver behind is nervous. Boosting now. Sudden brake. Will they avoid the collision? This race, tapping the brakes. This could get messy. They're flying. Shortcut. They're closing the gap. Perfect, smart shortcut used. They're right back in it. This is racing at its finest. It's an all. They're testing the driver's patience. It's a fierce competition out there. No one can predict the outcome. They've wrecked into the landscape hard. What a display of fearless racing. They're pushing themselves to the absolute limit. The competition is absolutely fierce. Brake check. Will they rear end? No room for error in this race. Every second counts in this race. It's a fight to the very last lap. They've just wrecked into the terrain. They're leaving everything on the track. Anything can happen in this race. The intensity is off the charts.